Hey, Mike's World. Um, this is my first video in such a long time, and there's a reason for that. And I'm going to be sharing it with you in just a moment. Okay, now that we're steady. Okay, as you saw on the title, I am going to discuss my life after college. Or should I say, online schooling. Well, I graduated from LA Film School about 2 to 3 years ago, soon to be 4 years ago. And obviously, nothing's happened. Well, here is the download. I live in Texas. I had no idea that down here music was dead at all. There's no studios, there's no opportunities for me down here in Texas. Nobody is serious enough to actually do something with their talent. If I knew that, I would have never gone to music production and got an associate's degree in it. I would have probably stuck with my guts on something that I've been wanting to do for about a couple of years. Um, but here goes. And I am going to show you my associate's degree within a few minutes of me telling you pretty much the aftermath. Now, I'm still jobless. I have posted um, so many applications. I even called some of these places, like um, Audio Groove down here. It's a studio. Um, I've called Sound of Madness here. I've called. I went as far as willing to teach music too, and apparently, without a teaching degree, you can't even teach music either. So, after exhausting so many years, so many venues or avenues, I've come to the conclusion that my associate's degree is my biggest failure to date. Am I still proud of myself for pulling through and actually getting a degree? Yes. Um, is it upsetting? Is it, do I feel down about it? Yes, pretty much. Now I owe $23,000 to $24,000 in student loans, and honestly, no way to pay all that off except $10 or $20 a month here and there. Um, I have now till January of next year to start paying a little bit more, which is about $145 a month. I am on a fixed income. Pretty much $145 is still too steep, um, but it's whatever. Anything to, I guess, pay it off slowly. Um, but I am now going, and I'm doing a 360, a turnaround. I am going back to school to become a veterinary assistant. Um, so, lesson learned, Yes. And my biggest advice to you before going and doing a music program, if you live in Texas, don't do it. It ain't worth it. The associate's degree is great, it's wonderful, you accomplish something, but you'll never be able to use it. And it depends on your contacts, who you know, and as well your Facebook following, YouTube community. On here on YouTube, I've also posted a couple covers that I have done, a couple originals, and not to be harsh, but a lot of you don't even watch my videos. Don't even, you didn't even, you know, acknowledge the fact that I actually worked really hard in creating my latest video that's up on YouTube called Pain and Sorrow. It only garnered about maybe 34 views. In the music world, that's not good enough. You need something that will actually be, sorry to say this, about 1.1 million views for anybody to acknowledge. And it's just not doing it for me. I love music, yes. I will still try to pursue it. I will try my hardest to pursue it as best as I can, because not only that, I will be working in a veterinary clinic as well as going to school if it pans out that way. I will not have time to pursue music. I will not have time for anything else but school and work. So pretty much I'm going through to, actually I'll say that for another video. But you know what? I'll just let you guys know right here. I'm going to go through Animal Behavioral College, which has the veterinary assistant program. The one I am enrolled in right now is at about $158 a month. And what I like about them is that everything is open book. There's no proctored tests. Their certification is nationwide, and well, they are accredited in their business, and with their programs, they are partnered with the biggest animal company or business there is. I don't remember on the top of my lungs, but it's the only website where veterinarians need to renew their certification. And through that, you have to pay $100, and it's proctored, which makes it harder. But I wouldn't have to face that. Apparently, the certification is, as they will tell you if you guys ever been there, I don't have to renew. The certification is for life, forever. It doesn't expire at all, which makes me a lot more better, and there's a lot more job opportunity for me. I can work in Florida, I can work in Canada, I can work in California, I can work in Louisiana, wherever I want. And the pay is, it's not the greatest, but yet it's reasonable. I'd rather go through that than basically be living the way I'm living, which is on disability. Some of you may know that, some of you may not. I only get $7.94 a month. That's not nearly enough to survive. It's enough to stay comfortable, but when you want to do things, when you need things, you can't buy anything. The only thing you can do is pay your bills. That's it. You have an animal, you need food, that's one of the reasons why I decided to go back to school to get this program certificate. The vocational training thing, if I'm not mistaken. But there, I would be financially stable enough to survive. She also gets a check, and I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but I'm not going to go into details about this. But Social Security is nothing to be glorified. A lot of you are like, oh man, I wish I can do that. I wish I can just sit around and get moolah for doing nothing. Sure, you can, but it comes at a price. You ain't got no money for a car. You ain't got no money to go out. If you plan on having a girlfriend, forget that. You ain't gonna have money for her either. You want a house? You can't own a house. It's equity. They know you can get money for that. You can't save. You have to be poor. Like literally $0 in your account. You also have to notify them if your account goes over 1,000 so they can take it away from you. Oh yeah. You start working, they'll cut your check. You get married, they cut your check. If somebody helps you, like your family, and they give you, I don't know, $200 a month, they cut your check. There's a lot of flaws in the Social Security Administration system and the rules. And it all says, read my lips, ask anyone who's on disability, they're poor as of right now. There's couples that have at least 1,000 a month. People collect 2,000 a month. I guess it all depends, or they are, sorry to say this, people who are lying to the government. Of course, that's only in my opinion. It's not a fact. So that's my main reason for trying to do what I'm going to do next, is trying to be a veterinary assistant, and hopefully I can get off the clutches of the government and be better off. And Jenny can tell you, of course, I wanted to make a video about me, but I was kind of iffy about that. But as a lot of you know, I'm missing teeth. Yeah. You ain't got money to go to the dentist. You got to pay out of pocket. Good luck. Medicaid doesn't cover crap, except cleaning and x-rays. Really? What would you choose? Get off or stay on it? So that's the update I'm giving you. Life after college. I'm poor. Nothing to laugh at, but we have what we have. The animals, it all costs money, and we ain't got a lot of it, and we don't have enough of it. So if you guys watch till the end, thank you guys so much. And as well, for the new subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. And sorry it's taking me this long to come up with a video. Like I said, I am planning to do a video on myself, about myself, my past history, my struggles, and pretty much a video to where, you want to get to know Mike's World TV, how he is behind the camera. Then that video is for you. and it will be posted sometime in the future, maybe in a week or so. But yes, thank you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.